Poor Lloyd. Not only is his father an evil warlord who can't even pronounce his son's name, but he also stars in a movie that got very harsh criticism. But is it really that bad? The LEGO Ninjago movie is the third entry in Warner Bros. Animation LEGO series, and it was directed by Charlie Bean, Paul Fisher and Bob Logan, who are all first-time feature-length film directors. Those of you who followed my channel way back in 2015 might remember that I always had a big LEGO movie banner as my video background. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the first movie and I loved the LEGO Batman one just as much. Like many people of my age, I played a lot with LEGO as a child, but the whole Ninjago toy line and the TV series were also way after my time, and this movie was my first encounter with it. Ninjago is a fictitious city that's heavily influenced by Asian culture, and it gets attacked by the evil warlord Garmadon constantly. Garmadon is the father of Lloyd, who is the leader of a secret ninja force whose mission is to defend the city. It's a little bit like Kung Fu Panda meets Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. I knew nothing about it, and yet it felt extremely familiar from the get-go. That's part attributed to the generic formula, but also to the neat introduction of the movie. I like the world building a lot, and in light of this being a movie primarily focused at children, I thought it had a very warm and inviting feeling to it. To come right to the point, after all those mediocre at best reviews, I was going in with very low expectations, and I was very surprised of how much I enjoyed this. From the live action beginning where a mysterious relic shop owner, played by the great Jackie Chan, starts to tell the legend of Ninjago to a small boy, to the jump into this new LEGO adventure, I was simply happy to experience it. This has the feeling of a Saturday morning kids show, but with the budget, voice acting and beautiful animation of a feature film. The concept is not as clever as the previous two LEGO movies, and the story is kind of predictable, and there are also less jokes, of which some don't work that well. But it makes up for it with a great villain and a lot of emotions. And I can't deny my love for that amazing LEGO animation, which might not be that unique anymore after two movies, but it still fascinates me and plays right to my nostalgia. There's a lot to discover in the city of Ninjago, and the story, while being fairly simple, is unfolding with a nice pace. Some funny moments, and seeing the big mechas of our secret ninja force made me think that this was the better Power Rangers movie this year. But the absolute highlight is Garmadon and his portrayal by Justin Theroux.
Garmadon! Garmadon! Garmadon!
He's such a likable bad guy, and his back and forth with his son Lloyd is the heart of the movie.
Lloyd?
That's right, your son, and it's Lloyd.
No. Lloyd. I named you.
The other ninjas don't have that much of a personality, but they don't have to really in the light of this story. They are simply there to let Lloyd discover his own role and add some laughs, of course. Who definitely adds a lot of laughs is Jackie Chan, who voices Master Wu, the brother of Garmadon, the uncle of Lloyd, and the wise and always epic master of the ninja force.
A true ninja knows when to fight and when to blend in the shadows.
Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
Unbelievable.
This is where the Kung Fu Panda flavor shines most prominently. So in the end, it's way simpler than the first two LEGO entries, and not all of the gags are landing, but at the same time, it's hard to believe for me how one can fall in love just a little bit with this harmless, warm and beautifully animated adventure.
Scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it?
I don't think it's bad at all. I give the LEGO Ninjago movie 7.5 out of 10. It's more like 7.4, but I don't do that.
Oh, I'd say it's about a 7-point arm ripped off.
Alright, that's it like always. Comment below and let me know what you think about the LEGO Ninjago movie. You can hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, simply at JimmyCage. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, whatever you like. And make sure you hit that bell for all I have to tell.